Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are going to be playing some Inara today. I guess kind of following the series I've had on the channel since the PTS went down of covering the characters who aren't really being changed all that much. Inara is getting some changes, but nothing that I think will really affect her position in the meta, and I reckon she's still going to be in a pretty damn good spot with what she does well, which is like damage reduction and being really aggressive and just survivability, I guess, as a tank, just like a lot of them do. But yeah, she is still having stuff changed. It's just basically all around tremors, and instead of it reducing the cooldown of impasse, it's going to give it 2 charges. The wall, I think, is also going from 8,500 to 5k because Bulldozer is being pulled down a ton. And other than the talent, she's having a couple cards changed based around her impasse, and then Lodestone is going from 1 to 2, and that's pretty much it. Inara is not really being touched all that much in the Season 3 update. I was honestly expecting them to mess around with her damage reduction on the right click and stuff, but they're seemingly leaving all of that stuff the same. But the focus of today's video is going to be around super aggressive Inara and playing with Treacherous Ground, which I don't think I've actually covered on the channel all that much. I think I played most of my games with Inara, with Mother's Grace, whether that was like recorded or not. It's basically just my default talent. I don't really ever go for tremors, and I don't really very often find myself going for Treacherous Ground, but that's what we're going for today. I'm going to be getting like Master Riding and stuff, obviously then also mitigating a ton of damage and just dealing pretty good damage overall with Inara, which I usually find quite easy to do. The loadout we have to combo with that setup is basically the same as my standard Inara loadout, except it's got Standing Stones 5, and the levels obviously moved around a little bit. This is the standard one I go for, Geomancer 5, Stone Bulwark 5 for reduction, and then a heal on the right click, a little bit of damage reduction on the F, a little bit of base health, a little bit of ammo. This is the same thing, a little bit of ammo, damage reduction on the F, heal on the right click, and reduction on the right click, but also Standing Stones to give us 5 seconds off of the F, which is pretty good. Takes it down from 12 to 7, which is pretty decent. Short intro though, don't need to talk too much here before we jump into a match. I'm going to queue for Onslaught or Siege. You guys seem to be liking me doing more Onslaught and Siege stuff. She's actually a really high leveled character for me. She's technically like my 3rd or my 2nd highest leveled character, which is really weird to think about. For whatever reason, this has actually been busted since it came out, and it doesn't actually organize the characters properly, but judging from the bar here, it looks like she is genuinely my 2nd highest level character, which is kind of surprising, but at the same time, it's really not, because I have a lot of fun with Inara and I run around and usually just do a pretty good job. So let's go ahead and I guess jump into game 1. That was a pretty quick queue. Where even is Inara? There we go. Okay, Fish Market. God damn it. Why Fish Market? I was hoping for a bit of a better situation than Fish Market to show this off, considering how goddamn open this map is. It might be kind of hard to do what I'm going for, but it should still work fine. I don't really see a situation where this works terribly. Inara works pretty much fine everywhere. Team-wise, we have a Talus, Grok, Sky, and Vivian. Omerarus said 2 tank, but he did lock in Talus as that last pick. We're up against Genos, a Makoa, another Vivian, a Tyra, and a Maeve. You know, sometimes I feel like I make too many Inara videos, but I always end up having so much fun when we do it, and I don't think I've made a video on Inara anything like this before, so this one should hopefully give you a bit of a different take on it, going for Treacherous Ground and just being as aggressive as we can be. I'm usually already kind of aggressive when I play Inara, but this should make us even more so. We'll go ahead and grab the talent and then also the loadout. I'm going to start off with maybe Master Riding. I want to obviously get it at some point, especially with this map, but I'm not really sure it makes sense to go with it straight off the bat. I reckon Cauterize and frickin' Wreck is probably going to be more useful here. We'll start out with Cauterize. Yeah, I think that makes sense. We've got a Nothing Personal Talus, seemingly. We've got a Spirit's Domain Grok, Booby Trap, we're up against Luminary, Plug, One Monster, Cat Burglar, and Opportunity in Chaos. This is looking like a pretty damn rough setup to go against. Going up against Tyra Burn Monster is going to suck. Luckily, they don't have too much CC to be able to hold us in it, but we've also got a Preparation Sky. We've got 2 flankers here with kind of weird talent choices, but let's just run, I guess, on the point. Hello, Maeve. I need to remember to dedeploy the F, though, because that's something I always forget to do. I don't know what Maeve was just doing there. I think she might have been a bot. Not really sure. She made kind of weird movement there. She was playing at the start because she was dashing around, but she was just walking on the spot. I don't know. I didn't really do anything there, but there's the objective captured, I suppose. What I was trying to say is that I need to remember to dedeploy the F because it doesn't go on cooldown until I pull it down, so I need to make sure to actually do that because that's something a lot of people don't know. I always seem to forget that that's how it works, but it's only got a 7% cooldown, so even if I do leave it up, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna keep pushing this, I suppose. We can start spamming out some cheeky shots. Vivian is just here on the left. I'm just kind of sneak pushing this objective. Hello, Vivian. There is my right click. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of you here, and there's the F, and she is gone. There's my wall right in front of the payload. Please don't destroy it. God damn it. I kind of wanted the point to stop moving there. We'll break down the F, so I don't need to hold it up. Maybe we can get rid of this Tyra. There's some little dinks for her. Okay, cool. There is my right click damage reduction clutch. Let's place the F if I can. Get rid of this Maeve. That cripple's pretty damn clutch. She still can double jump though, just something I forget Maeve can do. I always think that a cripple will stop her double jumping, it doesn't, but we got rid of Makoa there as well. There goes the Genos, and there is the push. I think there's no way she's going to hold this. There's the F. She's slow as a goddamn rock, and there we go. 2-0 straight off the bat. That is a under 3-minute 2-0 on Fish Market. I've not even really done all that much. I've got a 9 streak, but I've done like pretty much nothing other than push the objective, which I guess is my job. Shout out to the team for kicking ass. I kind of underestimated them because he's going for Nothing Personal on prep, which are usually like talents people choose when they don't know what they're doing, but they seem to be doing a pretty good job with them so far, which really does show you that you can play pretty much however you want as long as you're good. Doesn't really matter what your setup is that you're rolling with. Yeah, let's just go into round 2, I suppose. I went ahead and grabbed Master Riding so I can get there a little bit faster. Am I going for a flank play? I think I'm going for a flank play here. Let's plop the F and go for an ult. Kind of unnecessary, but this should get us like at least a kill or 2. Vivian's gone, Makoa's gone as well. We should be able to get rid of these guys Also, I'm standing in my F to give me a bit of damage reduction, but I think it really made that big of a difference. Hello, Maeve. I don't really know what you're doing here. You're gone. Okay. Well, this is definitely a bit of a weird game. I was expecting to actually have more gameplay, because technically this is gameplay, but I'm not really doing anything other than sitting on the point and throwing out some rocks at like a mad distance where they deal like 60 goddamn damage. I guess I'm helping. I guess I'll just go back to pushing the point. I think Genos just ulted, but he didn't get anybody. You know, sometimes people say that I like cut my videos too much, but if I didn't cut this, you'd literally just be watching me sit on the point for like 3 whole minutes. Don't know what the hell is going on with this match, but I'm just going to sit over here and continue throwing out rocks till I get like eliminations and stuff. Makoa is pushing up. Are they people? I don't know. They're all playing really, really weird. I guess we can get some damage on this Vivian. Let's place a wall just there. Hello, Tyra. There is my F. There's some shots for you. Thank you, Grok, for the heals. I appreciate that. She can't walk backwards. There's a wall there. Hello. Maeve, you're jumping in on me. I don't really know why you're playing Maeve like this. I'm landing a bunch of shots on her. There we go. She's gone. Grok, can you hit me with some heals, my guy? There we go. Thank you. I think he was reloading or something. I'm going to just drop her. Thanks. He's doing a good job. That's Makoa going for an ult. We'll place the F. He's now super slow. I don't really know what he's doing. He's just looking up there. Is he playing? What's going on? This match is really odd. You know, these people are definitely playing because bots don't play like this, but it's still really, really weird. That Grok speed buff on Inara is nice. There's the Unstoppable, and I don't think I've got a single death. It's definitely one of the weirdest Paladins matches I've ever had on the channel. There's the victor. I didn't have a single death. I don't really know how I could have died unless I just ran in like a 1v5 situation there because they didn't even really pay any attention to me. Tass is the man with top play. Maybe this will give us a bit of an explanation as to what the hell that match was. So he places his F, he goes around to the side, he gets rid of a T-posing Vivian, he starts firing onto a T-posing Makoa. It's not really a T-pose, it's more like a victory pose, but he gets rid of them. You'll think he also got an assist on the Genos. That was top play. Yeah, that really did demonstrate how weird that game was. I don't even know what to tell you. And there we go. There are the stats for game 1. I honestly don't know what you just watched. I don't know what I just played. That played like a 5 AM game where everybody's like half asleep, but I'm recording this at like a super normal time, so I have no idea what just happened. Grok did a pretty good job. I did surprisingly well there. 7-0, 15, 22 streak, 2 seconds on the point, 27k damage is actually somehow second highest that match. I did basically nothing that game and ended up with second highest damage. I don't know how. Considering the premise of today's video was like super aggro Inara, that was like the most passive I think I have ever played her. Sky, I did fine. Tellus did pretty good. Everybody on our side there did well. I can't really complain about any of those stats, obviously. The Genos, I did okay. The Vivian did pretty decent. Makoa, I have no idea what was going on. Maeve, I guess did okay. And then I guess Tyra, I did fine. Honestly, I have zero commentary for that match. I have like straight up nothing. Stats wise, it looks like that was an even game, but then you look at the KDA stat and it's just like, what was going on? I honestly don't even know. Let's just go ahead and do another game. I'm going to move on swiftly because if I try and process that, my brain might continue to melt. You know, sometimes I'll play a game and I'll watch it back and like put it together and stuff, and it won't seem that weird when I'm putting it back together and it doesn't translate. But that was one of those matches where I know I'm going to put it together and it's going to make even less sense to me. By the time you watch it, my brain is just going to have completely glossed over it as if it didn't even happen in the first place. Anyway, moving on from whatever the hell that game was, we've got game 2 now, Siege Warders Gate. We've got BK, IO, Sky, and Andro, and I honestly don't know if I should ask you guys to like the video for how weird that game was. I feel like I shouldn't, but at the same time, where else are you going to get such quality Paladins matches as whatever the hell that was? We're up against a BK, a Buck, a Strix, a Ruckus, and a Grok, both pretty standard teams here. We've got Royal Subjects, Lifelink should be nice, Debilitate, Cursed Revolver, way more standard stuff there, Flux Generator, Unauthorized Use, Totemic Ward, Bounce House, and then Royal Subjects. Completely forgot about the fact that goddamn Totemic Ward counters the crap out of my F, but I guess it's going to have to deal with it. Let's get Bulldozer. We'll start off with Bulldozer, and then that way I can get rid of his little totem. That kind of makes sense, right? And also grab a little bit of Illuminate to deal with the Strix Invis, and we'll just run straight on the point and see what we can do. I'm going to stick to the right here so that Strix can't kill me. I shouldn't really be bothering to fire into you because you have a shield, but I guess it's kind of working. My god, the heal numbers on the left of my screen is just ridiculous there. I don't know what the hell just happened, but pretty sure it's going to be a team wipe. There goes the Grok. Let's also see if we can get rid of VK. He's running down here. I'm just going to see if I can use my F aggressively or what's going on. Never mind, he's gone. Thank you, Sky. There's my right click. There's my F. Let's also get rid of this Buck. Should be able to go through him. Just give me a sec, Grok. There we go. It's not a Grok. That's a Buck, but it's fine. He's dead. It doesn't matter. Hello, Ruckus. I'm just going to block off that Strix and get some shots into you. Deploy the Q because there's no point in leaving it there. IO's doing a pretty good job on the heals. Just going to sit over here and keep throwing out some shots. I'm kind of trading with this Strix. I'm getting massive heals, so he's not really doing anything to me here, but he's landing shots. His damage stat's going to look good, but mine will as well. Currently doing a pretty good job of holding this. I'll just keep throwing out my shots and trying to peek left. There's my F. There's some shots. Let's go for an ult. We might as well. This will secure 2 of them, right? Yeah, I said secure there with like a C and a H for some reason. But Bomb King is running around. He's nearly gone. He's dead any second. They're all nearly gone. We're just kind of holding the overtime here. I'm going to place the F and then see if I can deal with this Buck. He did just dip in it for a second there. Did I just get stunned? I used my right click. I forget. It doesn't give me CC anymore. This is kind of scuffed. I'm on like no health. That's a Grok. Turn him on the floor. Hello, Andrew. It's me and you versus the Grok. We both just died because we have basically nothing. Sky's just chilling there. I'm going to get more Bulldozer and I'll get a little bit more Illuminate. That was a long team fight. We did nearly get it though. That was like overtime triggering multiple times. I think Strix is just here. Yeah, he is. Let's just go ahead and use the right click. We'll plop the F. He's gone. Let's see if we can also get rid of the ruckus. I do really need to push through here, though, because I do not have much time to jump on the point. I got all my health melted down. All right, there we go. Objective lost. They won literally one team fight and got that. That's so annoying. Yeah, so it's definitely one of those situations where you wouldn't go for this because of the Grok having totemic ward, but there we go. There's two of them. It's still working out, honestly, not too badly, especially with my bulldozer. I can kind of get rid of his totem. Let's get rid of this buck any sec. I'm really pushing up on him here. There is the F. Why do I have to reload? I thought I had like 2 ammo. Where did my 2 ammo just go? I'm gonna need a recount on that. That looked like a bug. It looked like I had ammo in my mag there, and then I placed my F down. I was spamming my left click, obviously, to get my shots out as quick as possible, even though I should probably just hold it. And for some reason, I think something weird happened with my ammo. We can just block him off with a wall. I did actually deploy that. I have no idea where I am. Am I under? Yeah, okay. We'll go for somewhat of a flank play here. BK just got rid of the Strix instantly. Hello, Grok. I have none of my stuff up. I can't use my right click here, so I'm going to die any second. That's BK and Grok on me. I think we'll get rid of him, though. The team's up. They should be able to get rid of him. Hello, BK. What's poppin', my guy? There's my F. I'm going to get stunned by this, but I think I can kill you. Yeah, there we go. I'm stunned, but that's fine. We got rid of BK. I'll just plop a wall there real quick. Should I go for an ult or something? I don't know. Let's get rid of the little totem. There we go. I can get that like in freaking one shot now, which is pretty nice. We'll plop the F and get rid of this Grok. That's a Sky Bomb. They're all gone anyway before the Sky Bomb went off. Pretty decent play, though. We managed to get rid of all of them there. Am I going to fall off? No, we're on. Hello, BK. I'm nearly getting rid of you here. There we go. Nice. I can just avoid that. We'll dedeploy the F. Just kind of going back and forth with this ruckus here. He's got a shield up there, which is kind of annoying. There's an F. I'm just going to hold you here for as long as I can, I guess. I might actually be able to get rid of him here, though. He's not got that much health. We'll pull up a wall. There we go. Nice. I just beat that Ruckus 1-on-1, and now I'm dead to BK. And also Grok, who appeared behind me. I guess I got rid of Ruckus, though, so maybe that was worth. But we're in overtime. Let's get rid of this buck. There we go. I've got Cauterize 1. I've got Bulldozer 2, Illuminate 2. That should be enough, and then we'll get some Corton stuff. Let's place the F. There goes BK. That was an accidental kill, but I'll take it. And then let's get rid of Ruckus again, I guess, to finish off this play. I should really remember to dedeploy that F when it's not hitting anybody, but there we go. Ruckus is gone, and there's the overtime over. 1-1. It's weird, though. I remember originally when I was playing Inara, I had a really hard time with a weapon, and then something just clicked and it was like way easier all of a sudden. I used to miss like most of the stones, and then all of a sudden it just became super easy. Let's go for an ult. We'll bring down the cube. There we go. That didn't do anything because they're all inside the Grok totem. That was a terrible play. I'm stunned, but Grok is nearly gone. There's my air. That's in a pretty good spot. That is a Ruckus ulting. Hello, BK. This is such a messy play. I'm bouncing on your head, apparently, which is a sentence I don't know how I feel about, but there goes a BK. That worked. I don't know what the hell that play was, but it kind of worked out. Buck is leaping. I don't know where he's actually jumping. Oh, he's going on our area. We got rid of it, but there we go. He's gone as well. Okay, Strix is over here. Are you actually playing? I don't really know what's going on with the Strix. I feel like I shouldn't have even bothered to get Illuminate for him because he's playing a bit weird. That's the Grok going for an ult to run away from me. Hello, BK. I see you up there, my guy. Maybe we can get rid of him here. Oh, I'm blinded as well. I'm just completely gone. That was like 2 people on me plus a Strix blind. I guess that's me over. Thank you, IO, for the heals. I reckon I could actually do it with some nimble because I feel a little bit slow on the ground. I reckon it'll help me chase people a little bit easier. That Grok totem is a pain in the ass. I need to remember to actually clear it. Let's actually hit them through this little gap. Let's actually hit them through the gap. That's such a cheesy tactic. I just got rid of the Grok. Let's also get rid of the Ruckus. There we go. There's the double. Nice. Hello, BK. There's some hits for you. I don't know what I'm trying to do with this wall. That was abysmal. That's one of the worst walls I've ever done, but I guess it's fine. Hello, BK. I'm still hitting you here. I'm gone because Buck's on me as well. That was 2-on-1. I go for like an ult here. I don't really know. Maybe I should just focus seeing if I can get rid of this Ruckus. There we go. Ruckus is out. Nice. That was a pretty good play. Let's get rid of the Buck maybe. There we go. He's gone as well. Push failed. This is a little bit too far from the point there. Let's get Nimble. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I could get damage reduction here, and it would probably make more sense, but Nimble would also be pretty nice. I reckon I probably shouldn't have got Illuminate or Bulldozer, to be honest, because he's been placing the totem quite well, but I've gone ahead and grabbed Nimble instead of the damage reduction because screw it. Hello, Buck. It is 2-2, so even if we don't get this, it should be fine. Well done, IO, there with the stun, or Luna, I should say. Let's just keep getting hits on him here. He's actually having to retreat a little bit because I'm pushing up very aggressively, and it's working out quite well. He's popped the shield. I'm just going to follow him, I suppose. He's nearly gone. There we go. I'm actually just chasing down this Ruckus, and he's gone. Sick. Hello, Strix. You're not a Strix. You're a Grok. And there's my F on the floor, so I think you're dead. Yep, there we go. Cool. I just took both of them out. That is BK. I do not want to fight 3 people in a row. We'll place the Q just there, and I guess hide here until I get out of combat. What is this play? BK going for an ult. Thank you, IO, for the heals. That is BK ulting. He's going under, I think. Is he going this way? Yeah, he is. God damn it, I got caught in that. IO is definitely dead. Nothing I could have really done there to save her. Let's see if we can zone them off. Well, it doesn't really matter. There's objective captured. There's my F. Okay, I'm going to have to fall back here. There is a wall. That's Grok ulting, and I'm dead. All right, fair enough. I guess I can get more Nimble. Sure, I feel like it's actually quite helpful here. Yeah, like I said, I definitely should have skipped out on Illuminate because this Strix is playing like really aggressively for some reason, and I think he's probably lagging as well because he's kind of freaking rubber banding around a little bit. And yeah, the Grok's placing his totem quite well, so the freaking Bulldozer isn't really helping me either. I don't know if I should push up here or what I should go for. There's a lot of them. Maybe we should just go. Let's go and see if we can get rid of this Grok. There's my F, and nice. There we go. Treacherous Ground actually coming through kind of clutch with the extra radius and stuff. Ruckus is trying to fight me here on the point. I'm kind of going through his health pretty quick. There is an F. Just get some more shots on him. Strix is there at the back, but I'm going to focus on Ruckus and make sure we can get rid of him here first, and he is gone. I feel like I've been winning a lot of one-on-ones with Inara so far this match. Strix is just kind of AFKing there in the corner. I obviously lose like 1v2s and 1v3s, but I have won a couple of those as well. And I'm actually not doing too bad of a job, I think, overall. There's my F. I'm going to go for an ult play here just to see if we can guarantee the 3 kills. So that didn't give me anything because of CC reduction, which I forgot about because I'm so smart. There goes Ruckus. Some hits on these guys. I think Strix might have been replaced by a bot. Skye went for the ult there. Interestingly, she did get rid of the buck though, so I guess it worked. I'm just going to walk through that stun. It might get me killed, but maybe not. Ruckus, can you get rid of him? That's not a Ruckus, it's an Andro, but he is dead. So again, it's kind of whatever. Let's see if we can make this a 4-2. Grok is already gone. I'll throw a wall up there, which I think I placed well. Again, I can't really tell because of the goddamn blind, but he's out. Nice. Let's also get rid of Strix. There's the victory. 4-2. Didn't think we were going to get that. At one point, I thought we were going to lose that game, but I'll take the win. I feel like overall I played pretty well there with Inara. I think I definitely did justice. Skye, though, is the gal with top play. Thought I might have had it because I got like a double, nearly a triple, although I reckon Skye might have like an unofficial quadra or something. She gets rid of Ruckus. She throws the ult down. It's literally this play right at the end. She gets rid of Strix, and then she gets rid of Bucks. That was just a proper triple. I got like a double and an assist, and then I think she just got, yeah, the straight 3. Also, definitely got to appreciate that spray and the emote right at the end there. Props to her, although I have a banger stat. 16, 8, 21, 11 streak, 170 seconds on the point, 106k damage, which is way over everybody on my team there, and also 25k shields. 4v5 GG Strix bot. I was rubber banding the whole game right when Frost is here. Who's that? The Strix. Yeah, I could tell he was lagging because he was making a really weird movements, like kind of sliding around a little bit. Kind of a shame that he had a match with a bad connection, but shout outs to Jackal136. I feel like I did a pretty damn good job there. Like I said, 16, 8, 26, that's a good stat. We also did a really good job on damage. The only person to beat us out was the Bomb King on their side. What else could you honestly ask from me playing Inara there? I feel like I did a pretty good job. If we go through the rest of the stats, so IO, I did a kick-ass job on heal. She freaking saved my life tons of times there. Shouts to her. Bomb King, I did okay. Nothing crazy. Same with the Andro. A bit better than BK, but still nothing mad. And same with the Skye. I feel like overall I'd give definitely the most props to IO, and I also feel like I personally did a pretty good job, but these guys didn't do badly either. They all have a pretty okay stat. Skye's item choice though was a little bit weird. Max, Nimble, and Def Hands 2 instead of Cauterize in that situation, and Wrecker or a Bulldozer or anything there is a little bit weird, although I'm not really in much of a place to talk because I got freaking Bulldozer and Illuminate to start out. I really shouldn't have got Illuminate, but I reckon Bulldozer, Cauterize, and Nimble all worked out quite well. 17 deaths, cool, thanks internet. Shoutouts to Jackal. I feel bad that he had a crappy match there. He obviously had quite a hard time there. Buck did pretty good. The Bomb King was definitely the biggest issue. He was the only person that I couldn't reliably pretty much one-on-one. Every now and again he'd get me, and every now and again I'd get him. It kind of just went back and forth. He played pretty well. Ruckus, on the other hand, didn't do that great, and Grok also didn't do that great. There we go. That was super aggressive Treacherous Ground Inara. We had game 1, which is just a game that I don't even know how to explain. Then we had game 2, which I feel like is a pretty accurate representation of where you're going to be with this. In a lot of situations, it will be really nice, and it will actually secure you kills, especially if you're accurate with Inara. She's actually got a pretty damn good damage output if you know what you're doing, as demonstrated by my 106k, which didn't even take all that much effort. We also obviously have those other situations where it's not doing very much at all, although those situations are definitely less common than the ones where it kicks ass. Like Grok is one of the few characters that has CC immunity. Obviously people can get resilience, which does kind of counter it, I'm pretty sure, but Grok is one of the few characters that can completely counter it with his totem. Khan used to be able to do it with CC immunity on his Q, but I'm pretty sure Grok is the only person left in the game who can give CC immunity to friendlies, although I might be wrong with that. Obviously there are ults that give it to yourself, but I don't think anybody else other than Grok can share it. So I'd honestly probably classify that as a pretty close to worst case scenario, and I probably would have been better off going for the standard Inara talent, but even then I didn't do too badly with it, and it did benefit us still in a lot of situations. But I reckon in most situations where you're not going up against a totemic ward Grok, Mother's Grace is still a little bit better than Treacherous Ground in most situations because it's CC immunity to yourself and also a freaking 20% damage reduction on your right click. It's really strong. But if you look at Treacherous Ground individually and don't think about Mother's Grace, it's a pretty good talent overall, and I think in a lot of situations it's going to do really well, and in some very few situations it will be better than Mother's Grace, but definitely not like a ridiculous amount or anything. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very soon, and as always, stay Frost there.